I quit my job back in January of this year, and to date I've been working YouTube full time. If you would like to support the channel, you can do that very quickly. The entry fee on my Patreon is only $1. You can support me on Patreon, or you can support me on Twitch to support the channel and to keep it alive. More information is in the description box and in the comment section down below.
I said certified freak 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pullout game weak.
So what's going on, guys? So I did just want to pop in for a very quick JA movie news segment covering Dune, because you guys know Dune is pretty much my most anticipated film of the year. You guys know how much I love Denis. So I just wanted to jump on this bit of movie news that dropped about 4 or 5 hours ago via Game Radar. I believe it was an interview with Total Film. Basically, Denis, he confirmed that he's optimistic about a Dune Part 2 movie. Apparently, the Dune movie coming is just Part 1, and the next one will be Part 2, in his words. Apparently, he's optimistic. He's saying that Warner Brothers is very happy with the cut that he's got, and it would have to take really bad box office numbers for them to not greenlight and go ahead with the Part 2. But this is a tricky one, because as I've already expressed, I am not confident in the box office performance for Dune. I am not confident. My fingers are crossed. I mean, it's if I'm not mistaken, it's not rated R, so it's like it's like a maybe, you know. Black Widow did not do well. Shang-Chi is kind of like a complete wild card when it comes to the box office. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. It's like if those movies couldn't get it done, like is Dune really gonna get it done? I don't know. I'm skeptical. I mean, I'm just being realistic. I want Dune to be successful. Okay, I have my fingers are crossed. He's in the middle of writing Part 2. He said that writing Part 2 kind of reminds him of being an 8-year-old, which makes me very excited, because I think he's just tremendous and monumental behind the camera. But I don't know. There's been some weird comments. I don't know. Some of these people, particularly on Twitter, it's like they're praying. It's like they are praying on the downfall of like James Gunn's Suicide Squad. It's like they're praying on the downfall of Dune, and it's like I don't know why. People keep finding like shit in his statements to fucking bicker and bitch about. For example, Denis, he mentioned that what was it? That the theatrical experience is the best way to watch the movie, and that, you know, watching Dune on television would be equivalent to like driving a speedboat in a bathtub, right? And I totally understand where he's coming from. I mean, obviously, he's talking more so about, you know, when you first see the movie a few times in theaters. That's the prime way to see the movie. That's all he's saying, okay? And I totally agree with him. In fact, all of his movies are the best way to see any true epic is in theaters, preferably on an IMAX screen. So I'm totally behind him. I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on his recent comments. I mean, I have a sinking feeling that the film, it will underperform financially at the box office worldwide. To what extent, who knows? Because it's being released on HBO Max at the same time. So I am deeply worried. I have a sinking feeling it's not going to do that well in theaters, but does that spell doom? I'm not quite sure. For example, Tenet failed, but we already know that a future original blockbuster for Christopher Nolan with like a $200 million budget is still coming. So I don't know, but I'm completely behind Denis. I think he's 100% in the right with everything that he's saying. I just, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think is going to happen financially with Dune? Do you think that the sequel is coming? I would say that it's a maybe that the sequel is coming. It's a maybe. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. I cannot wait to fucking see Dune. My God.